know Victor Wembanyama to be one of the best prospects that the NBA and just the basketball world in general has ever seen. And he said it himself, he doesn't want to be called a unicorn anymore. He wants to be called an alien. And I think that perfectly defines him. He's not like any other prospect that we've ever had in the history of the NBA. He is truly different, so he is indeed an alien. Now, before I get too far in the video, I do want to go ahead and address this. I haven't been the most consistent as of late, and I really do apologize for that, but I'm back. And now since I'm back, my Victor Wembanyama build has finally been taken to PlayStation, and we're going to show these PlayStation kids what my Victor Wembanyama build can really do. Now, if you guys haven't watched my other Victor Wembanyama videos, you guys haven't really seen how good this build really is. So make sure to watch the video the whole way through, and I'm not gonna waste too much of y'all's time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, the first thing you want to do to make this Victor Wembanyama build is to make the position a center. We all know Victor Wembanyama is like 7'3", 7'4", 7'5". Nobody really knows his real height, but in 2K the max you can go is 7'3", and to do that you have to make your position a center. Now obviously your handedness and jersey number is personal preference, but I prefer to have my handedness at right-handed and my jersey number at 1 for Victor Wembanyama. Though on the left side of our screen we have our body settings. Like I said, we're gonna go for the max height 2K, which is 7'3", to make our Victor Wembanyama build. Now 230 pounds is the way that we're gonna go with. I think that it's the best for this type of build. He is kind of like a frail type of big man, so I just went with 230 pounds with a 7'7" wingspan. Having your wingspan at 7'7" is going to allow you to get an 85 3 ball, which will allow us to get silver limitless range. And if you guys watch these clips and stuff that I'm about to show you guys know this build can really shoot. Now body shape, Victor Wembanyama isn't like the most shredded guy, so I think slight looks the best. And honestly, I think having a 7'3" as slight looks really cool for a really good player build. Now starting off with our finishing attributes, you have a 76 close shot, which is not bad at all. As you can see, our finishing attributes, they're really balanced all around, and you have a decent amount of everything. You have a 70 driving layup, allowing you to get decent layup animations and stuff. You don't really need layup animations like that, because if you're gonna go for a dunk, you're 7'3" with a 7'7" wingspan, you're gonna end up getting the dunk. A 76 driving dunk, we're just maxing that out. You're gonna end up with 18 finishing badges on this build, and a 76 driving dunk at 7'3" with a 7'7" wingspan. I promise you, you're gonna be able to dunk on this build. A 70 standing dunk, that's kind of just there to get us badges and stuff. It's not really that important. You're not really gonna be going for standing dunks like that, but even though it's only a 70, you're 7'3", like I said, you're gonna be able to get all these dunks. Now a 94 post control, this is to get us a gold quick first step, because the ball handle isn't great on this build, so you need to be able to get like more playmaking and stuff. So a 94 post control is a necessity because the ball handle isn't that high to get our quick first step badge. Now here are a few clips to showcase the finishing on this build. Alright, so now for the first clip, as you can see I'm saucing him up. My Victor Wembanyama build should not be moving like that, but we get the easy rim run off a blow by. Second clip, we're doing basically the same thing, an easy rim run, and we're getting an easy blow by. Now the good thing about this build that you can play post score, you can do so many different play styles as we get a push off into another easy rim run. Now this clip is really quick. As you can see, we just get a quick little green dunk meter, just a quick little reverse dunk. This next one is really showcasing the post scoring ability, and I'm going to be talking about my post scoring takeover later on. As you can see, we're moving on this build, getting another easy blow by. And then for this clip right here, where I'm doing a quick little self lob to end the game, and it looks really cool. Now the dangerous thing about this build is that it can literally do everything on the offensive end, and finishing is not the main part of this build. This build is an elite finisher, especially for his height. You have a good player build and everything, and it allows you to dunk literally everything if you go for it. But like I said, this build is an offensive firepower, and let's go ahead and get into the shooting attributes. Now shooting, this is the best part of this build and my favorite part of this build. You get an 84 mid-range. You're gonna be able to shoot pull-up fades. You're gonna be able to shoot like post fades and stuff in the mid-range. You're gonna be able to shoot pull-ups and stuff. Like, I promise you, an 84 mid-range and a 7'3" is absolutely broken. An 85 3 ball, just like our mid-range, it's absolutely broken for a 7'3" player. You'll be able to shoot over everybody just like it's a 2K19 stretch big, and I promise you, with an 85 3 ball and an 84 mid-range, you will not miss. This build is really broken on the shooting aspect, and overall just on offense, like the offensive aspect on this build is really crazy. You can finish like any other build at 7'3". You can shoot over everybody like KD or just like Victor Wembanyama in France. You have an 85 3 ball with 23 shooting badges, and of course a 68 free throw isn't the greatest, but honestly a 68 free throw isn't even that bad. Now I mainly play this build in the 1s, the 2s, and the 3s, but for the occasional times that I bring in a rec or pro aim or something, a 68 free throw, if you know your free free throw timing, which isn't hard at all, is more than enough to green. Now, I've been gassing up the shooting, so let me go ahead and showcase my shooting clips on this build. Now, shooting is definitely my favorite part about this build. As I'm moving on a 7'3", he's not expecting me to be able to shoot from limitless. We're dribbling it up again, and obviously, we're gonna green this shot right here. Now, for this clip, we really get stuck. I'm thinking there's no way that we green this. I pull up, contested, and it's green again. Now, the next clip is just a quick little glitch because he's an AI now. Easy 3 with takeover. Now, once we get takeover, it's really over as I get a step back mid-range J. Yeah, like I said, shooting is really overpowered on this build. With your player model, you're 7'3", it feels like you're Kevin Durant or Victor Wembanyama actually in 2K. Now, for your playmaking attributes, you only get 13 playmaking badges, which is not bad at all, okay? For a 7'3", you don't need a crazy amount of playmaking badges. You have a 78 pass accuracy, which is really good for a 7'3" player. You're gonna be able to RBLB up the court. You're gonna be able to make almost every single pass, especially for a 7'3" on the 2s and the 3s. And yeah, 78 pass accuracy. A lot of like 6'9s and guards only have like a 70 or 75 pass accuracy. So 78 pass accuracy is really good in this game. Now, 59 ball handle, we just went ahead and maxed it out. A 7'3" is not gonna have crazy ball handle and stuff. But when I showcase the playmaking on this build and show you guys the clips, you guys are gonna be like, how am I dribbling like this on a 7'3" player? Once you get used to the playmaking and stuff on this build, you can really be dangerous. And this is one of the best offensive builds in the game. Now, just like our ball handle, we maxed out our speed ball to 55. We have 13 playmaking badges like I said before, but don't knock this build, alright? I'm going to showcase the playmaking on this build real quick so you guys can see how fast we really move for a 7'3". Now, the playmaking ability of this build does not make sense for a 7'3", as you get an easy blow by off the playmaking. Now, he's not even expecting this. I go for a spin back and get an easy green from 3. I'll do a quick little step back behind the back into an easy fadeaway, and this guy's completely lost. Now, this clip right here, do a quick little size up. He does not know where to go, and it's another easy green. Now, keep in mind, this is all in one game. Do a move and step back, shoot it from limitless, and it doesn't look like it's going to be green, but of course it is. Do more size ups, bring him into the post, and we're going to get an easy rim run in the paint. Now, over here, doing a quick little step back, he's basically giving up. He's holding his nuts, shooting another limitless 3. Now, to end the game, quick little size up, step back, move to the right, ending it from 3 again. This build is really overpowered on any form of offense. Now, for defensive and rebounding, you end up getting 23 defensive rebounding badges, which is not bad at all. A 74 interior isn't even that bad. You're 7'3", you're gonna end up getting the stop. And when I showcase my defensive clips on this build, you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. You have a 63 perimeter, which is the max that you can get on a 7'3" with a 7'7" wingspan, which is not bad at all. You're gonna be able to get a decent amount of perimeter stops, and it's not bad at all. Now, 28 steal isn't great at all. I know that. That's the one bad thing about the defense on this build. We can't really have everything on this build, so that is what I decided to sacrifice. An 88 block is not bad at all. You get Hall of Fame chase down artist, silver anchor, silver pogo stick, and yeah, you're gonna be able to block almost every single shot. Again, you're 7'3", so you're gonna be a defensive menace on the interior. And then your O board and your D board are both really good at an 80 offensive rebound and an 85 defensive rebound. You're 7'3", you're gonna grab almost every single rebound, especially if you're playing on like the 1s or the 2s. You're gonna match up against a lot of smaller defenders. I mean, everybody should be smaller than you or equal height to you if you are 7'3". So you should grab almost every single rebound because of your player build and because of the high defensive rebounding with silver rebound chaser and gold box out beast. Now, I am gonna showcase the defensive clips on this build real quick. There's not that many, so just bear with me. Now, I don't have a crazy amount of defensive clips, but as you can see, he runs in the paint. I get 1 block, he gets the offensive rebound, and I go and get the 2nd block, so the ball is now in our possession. Now, over here, he tries to go for the rim. I block him off. He gets a pickup animation, bringing us to get another block. And this last one, we get a nice little clean chase down block. This one really isn't that bad a defender at all, and you have a good player build, so it's not bad at all. Now, for physicals, you have a 59 speed, which is not that bad. You guys see with the playmaking clips, you really don't need speed like that, and acceleration is only a 44, but you still move on this build, so don't knock it before you try it. A 50 strength, we just upgraded that to get bronze break wall and stuff. A 62 vertical, you're 7'3", you don't really need to worry about vertical. And then you need to have a 99 stamina. You are 7'3" and you are an ISO ball handler. If you don't max out your stamina, you're going to be running like an out of shape Shaq on the Celtics up the court, and you do not want to be like that. The final badge content split is 18, 23, 13, and 23. Not bad at all, totaling you up to 77 badges. On a 7'3", you have 77 badges. You're really overpowered on the offensive end, and you have 23 defensive badges on the defensive end, so this build is really one of a kind. Now for takeovers, you get post scoring, glass cleaning, and sharpshooting takeover, but I think that primary post scoring takeover and secondary sharpshooting takeover are the best takeovers on this build. Now as you can see, you built the 3-level scorer Victor Wembanyama build in NBA 2K23 with shades of Kristaps Porzingis, Joel Embiid, and Domantas Sabonis. Now when Victor Wembanyama is actually in the NBA, you guys might as well write it off that Victor Wembanyama is going to be a shade of this build. Now in 2K24, it's going to be really crazy to see like him in the shades of, and honestly, it's going to be one of my favorite builds in 2K24 as well, if I can make a build just like this next year. But yeah, as you guys seen by the clips, as you guys seen by the attributes, the badges, and everything, this build is really one of a kind, and it's one of my favorite builds in NBA 2K23. Now I have it at 99 overall, but I've been playing on this build since it was an 85, and honestly, it is not bad when you first start either. You're just gonna make sure that you upgrade the right attributes and stuff, and yeah.